For over 20 years, I was a dungeon master. I created safe spaces for people to try on different versions of themselves. Warriors, rogues, healers. And I watched something magical happen. People who were shy in real life became bold in character. And people who never said no became fierce protectors. And then I realized I can use this for myself. I don't need to become a new person overnight. I just need to play her first. Today, I'm going to show you how playfulness saves people pleasers. Not by making you silly, but by making you free. People pleasing is deadly serious. Every interaction feels like a performance review. Every no feels like annihilation. Every silence from other people feels like a threat you have to fix immediately. This is survival mode. And survival mode has no sense of humor. It cannot play. It cannot experiment. It cannot fail without it meaning something catastrophic about your worth. So you stay stuck. You keep doing the same thing, smiling, nodding, apologizing, because it is the only script you know. And you are too terrified to improvise. But here's what I learned as a DM. You cannot become a new character by just thinking about it. You have to play her, try her on, see how she moves, and let her speak. And playfulness, that is the container that makes it safe. First step, pick a role. Not your real self, but a character you want to practice being. Maybe she's the woman who says no without explaining. Maybe she's the one who states preferences without apologizing. Maybe she's the one who lets people wait without panicking. Give her a name if that helps. The Unbothered One, the Boundary Queen, Portia Valentia, whatever lands. Now here's the key. You're not becoming her forever, you're just trying her on for one conversation, one interaction, one day. This is not fake it till you make it in a toxic way. This is theater. You are practicing being someone you have been too afraid to be, until the role is not a role anymore, until she's just you. Second step, frame it as an experiment, not as a test you have to pass. Instead of, I have to set a boundary perfectly or I will ruin everything, you say, I wonder what happens if I say no today. Let me try and see. Instead of saying, I need to stop people-pleasing forever, starting right now, you say, what if I play a different character today? Just to see how it feels. The stakes drop immediately because experiments can fail. That is the point. You are gathering data, not performing for your life. Pick one small moment this week. Maybe it is ordering coffee without saying sorry. Maybe it is not responding to a text immediately. Maybe it is letting someone feel uncomfortable without rushing to fix it. Ask yourself, what would my character do? Then do that. Just once. Just to see. Third step, pay attention to what the role teaches you. When you play the Unbothered One, what do you notice? Does the world actually end when you do not apologize? Do people actually leave when you say no? Usually the answer is no. Nothing catastrophic happens. And you realize, oh, I was allowed to do this the whole time. That is when the role starts to become real. Because your nervous system learns, this is safe. I can be this person, and I'm not pretending, I am practicing. And here's the secret it took me 20 years as a DM to learn. When you play a role long enough, it stops being a performance. The neural pathways build, the behavior becomes familiar, and one day you're not acting anymore, you just are. You don't need to become her all at once. You just have to try her on, again and again, until she fits. Fourth step, create a small ritual to step into your role. This can be simple. Maybe you wear a specific piece of jewelry when you become the Boundary Queen. Maybe you take 3 deep breaths before you step into the Unbothered One. Maybe you say a phrase to yourself like, today I am her. This is not magical thinking, this is training your nervous system. You are creating a signal. I am stepping out of the people pleaser. I am stepping into someone else, just for today. And when it gets hard, when you feel yourself slipping back into the old role, you touch that piece of jewelry. You take those breaths. You remind yourself, I am playing a character. And this character does not apologize for existing. If a role ever starts feeling like you cannot take it off, pause, ground yourself, breathe. You are always in control. The role is a tool, not a trap. Over time, you will not need the costume anymore, because the role will just be you. People fear playing a role means being fake. It does not. It means being braver than you feel. And sometimes that is the only way to get there. You cannot think your way into being a new person. You have to play your way there. I am Jen, also known as the Witch of a Thousand Faces. I help sensitive souls stop shrinking by using archetypes, role work, and the theater of soul work. If you are ready to stop performing and start playing, subscribe. Tell me in the comments, what role are you trying on this week? Remember, you don't have to become her overnight. You just have to try her on.